Hi everybody, welcome back to La Capricornia with me, Priscilla Moreno. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media so that you guys can connect with me. Okay, so these are the messages for December, and I'm a little excited but a little scared for this one because there has been a lot of energy where I feel frustration and it almost feels like something's building up. And it's not just with me, I've been feeling it with others, and others have even told me how they're feeling. And I do know that as a collective, we have been getting like a lot of cards that are saying, you know, something good is coming, something great is coming. And honestly, once you're getting out of a certain situation, that's where you start feeling that frustration. You start feeling almost like, I almost kind of like want to give up kind of feeling, but it's like you're so close to the finish line, you don't even know it. That's the vibe I've been getting. So with that being said, let's go into the cards and see what the cards let us know. Okay, so for your first card, you have the Seven of Swords, which is a card of letting go of basically anything that doesn't serve you, letting go of the past. And it kind of goes in line with the feeling that I'm telling you I have been feeling. You're walking away from things that are frustrating you. Like it gets to that, you know, you're making it out of the situation, and you know you're not feeling 100% like, you know, oh, this is awesome yet, because you're still, you know, you're wounded, you're coming out of here, but you're getting out of that. You're leaving stuff behind, and it still almost kind of feels like a burden because you're stepping out of it, but you're not fully out of it. The second card is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the vibe that I'm getting from this card actually is more about not making hasty decisions. Like now is not the time to let yourself get triggered. So kind of like I was saying, you know, you get into this feeling of like, I'm done with everything. It feels like something's building up, and it almost kind of feels like I want to tap out, you know, like I'm out, I'm good. And I think that's where this card is telling you, like, no, hold on, like there's change coming. There's even like little chameleons on his clothes. I don't know if you can tell, but it's basically saying like, hold on, there's change coming. Like take this time to kind of breathe a little bit. Don't make hasty decisions. Get all the details of what you need before you start making these decisions. Like wait, you know, something good is coming your way. And let's see what we have coming towards us. We got the Star. So the Star is about connecting with your spiritual side. It's also about, you know, basically what it means, like a star, you know, you're stepping into a different power. You're stepping into this energy where things are flowing with you. Things are going, you know, your way. Your manifestations are coming to life. It's all those things. That's exactly what I'm getting out of it. It's like you have no idea like how for some reason this star is just like shiny and bright and huge to me. Like something great is coming. So even though we're in this feeling of frustration, and it feels like, you know, when it feels like this is all building up to this moment. Like it's not even a tower moment, it's a star moment. That's the exact energy that I'm getting. So focus on your spirituality. Focus on the things that you've been working on. It might seem like it's slow, like it might be slowly growing or it's slowly coming to place, but it's going to get there. You just got to wait it out a little bit to get into that star mode. Okay. The next one is the Two of Swords. So kind of like I'm saying, you guys, this card is more about like not knowing. You don't know what's happening. It's taking that time to, you know, hold on. Let me figure this out before I make any like fast decisions. It's basically telling you not to make, you know, be triggered by these things, not to make these fast decisions, kind of think about things, and, you know, not letting things get to you so quickly. And I think that's more of the energy that I'm getting through all of this is you're getting out of these situations. And yes, it might seem like, oh God, another thing. But I don't think you're realizing that it's working for you better than it is. Yes, it's one more thing, but you're doing so much better going through it. Like you're flowing through it easily. You're being connected, you're being grounded, you're connecting with your spiritual side, you're getting that buildup of something good coming your way. So don't make any decisions hastily. Like you're trying to see this future. You're trying to see this future and you can't see the future, you guys. You can't. Like you guys need to hold on, don't make fast decisions, and just wait it out just a little bit. And I'm not saying you're going to be sitting here for 100 years or don't do what you're supposed to be doing. It's more as in that feeling of giving up. I think that's one of the hardest things we can learn in our lives is wanting to know what's going on in the future. Like even me being a tarot reader, we want to know somewhat our future, but then sometimes we get frustrated when we don't understand why something's happening to us, why, this is happening. You want to see that end game, but it's like, if we knew everything in life and how it was going to happen, where would our lessons and where would the joy in our outcomes be at, So just know you're going to get something good out of this, and, you need to stop trying to predict everything. And the last card is... Sorry, you guys, is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, it definitely goes in line with this reading. What I'm feeling for this is all this buildup that's happening, it's coming to this moment where an opportunity is going to come your way. And I think that's where you're being told to not be making these fast decisions, kind of take your time, change is coming, because I feel like this opportunity is going to come your way, and all this that you've been working on is going to help you realize what it is. It's going to help you see, this is an opportunity I can work with, and you're going to be able to jump on it and feel and know that it's the right decision versus not going at it, with that feeling of not knowing and being unsure and, that scared feeling, which you might feel a little bit of it, we all do, especially when it comes to change. But what I am feeling is more as in that opportunity is going to come your way. And sorry, it kind of stopped me for a second because like I said, I sense like a lot of frustration. Like I'm not sure if, as a collective, we're all kind of going through something, or it's just that feeling. Like I have, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like this saying in my head, just saying kind of like really, like I'm supposed to keep holding on. Like I almost get that message coming through, and that's kind of like what stopped me, because I kind of I got it pretty strong, but then I also get the sense of like something telling me like, no, like something's gonna come your way. And if you're not taking that time, you're not taking, that time to make those decisions, times to breathe, time to focus on yourself, make the decisions for you, get out of these situations that don't serve you, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out because you're not paying attention. You're not having that focus on what your path needs. And honestly, you guys, one of the things that I've always said is the more you resist to be on your path, the more that the universe is like, you need to go that way. And it's going to keep pushing and pushing. And, it might make you stronger every time you keep resisting it. But at the same time, it's going to take you longer. And there might be a chance you might miss that path because you are so busy trying to push back on it. Okay. So for my guided messages, you have Ooh, you have the Peaceful Warrior, and that's going to fall under the first two cards. So the Peaceful Warrior is telling you, you know, don't let things trigger you. Don't, you know, go straight into like battle. Don't, you know, take things too hastily. It's all about having that peace, you know, whether it's inner peace, peace with others. Stand your ground, but with peace. You know what I mean? Like, not everything needs to be a huge battle. And sometimes, you guys, that silence and loving somebody back would kill somebody more than if you were to actually do it, you know, in real life. And it's crazy when people see how peaceful you can be and how, you know, sometimes you can welcome somebody with open arms, and they will kind of look at you as in like, why, you know, why? And then they kind of realize like, oh, it's me. I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I just kind of get this message of like, oh, somebody realizing like, you know, they're not trying to fight me. They're not trying to go at me. They're, you know, look at the way they're welcoming me in when I'm thinking in my head something different. And it's going to help them realize that. And it might seem like a little stressful, but I kind of get that feeling that maybe that's what it's going to take for them to realize it, you know? Kind of like that saying goes, killing them with kindness. Okay, the second card is take a step back. And that one goes with the Star and the Two of Swords. So, like I said, you guys, it's about taking that step back, getting all the information first, or at least giving your brain maybe even like that outlet to just be like, okay, let me step back for 2 seconds. And then once you step back in, you're going to realize, you know, oh, this is what the answer is. Or sometimes you just need that break or be able to get all that information so you can kind of be like, oh, you know what? I was about to make this decision, but thank God I took that moment of like, you know, even if it's something like I drove around the neighborhood, I walked for a little bit, I connected with nature, you know, whatever it is that it takes to help you get your mind off of that, even if it's for a second. Sometimes you turn around and you see something with a whole different perspective, or you just see the answer that you're just like, oh, how did I not see that? And, you know, and that's another thing too, because taking a step back is getting rid of what doesn't serve you. So when you really think about it, you're getting rid of all that negativity, that clutter in your mind that's holding you back and basically telling you, you know, like you can't do this. That mindset of yours is so important, you guys, and you need it clear. You need it clear so that you can make the right decisions, listen to your intuition, and know and feel that it's right. And the last card is Trustworthy Friends. So Trustworthy Friends actually came in with the King of Wands, which means there is an opportunity coming your way, like I said, and it's gonna be something you need to recognize. And I don't know, kind of with that story that I was saying earlier about somebody maybe coming in and not understanding that you're coming in peacefully, is kind of like where this card comes into play. It's having that trust, having an ally. It's almost like you're going to get into an opportunity, but somebody's going to help you get there, which is funny because I just wrote a whole essay on allies for my job. So I don't know, it's making me kind of think that like you're going to have something where somebody around you, somebody that you trust, somebody that's maybe a good friend or something, is going to help elevate you, or maybe even notice this opportunity. They might even bring that opportunity to you. You know, it's somehow connected. It's going to be fine. So, you know, this person, they're not deceiving you. It's nothing bad. It almost feels, even though it says Trustworthy Friends, it almost feels new to me. So it might be somebody you don't know, or somebody, you know, that you might not be that great friends with, but they're going to bring something to you, and you're going to have to be able to recognize this so that you're able to tell this is something I should go for, and it's not something negative. And yeah, sorry you guys. So another thing that I kind of heard with that is about making these decisions and trusting your intuition. So even trusting yourself, you're going to feel it's right. You're going to feel it's right. You're going to know it's right. And it's going to come to you at the right time. And sorry if I keep stopping you guys. The more that I'm, you know, getting used to my cards, sometimes the messages come at me and sometimes it's a little too much at times. So I kind of got to stop and be like, wait, what was that? And, you know, it's awesome. I can definitely go more into detail on my social media. I know some people find it like a little weird, but you start hearing these things, you guys. Okay, you guys, so for the month of December, I'm going to pull a card for what crystal would be a good card to use for December. So, like shuffling all this. Okay, so a good card to use, you guys, is carnelian. So it says, position the stone near any door in your home and it will invoke protection, as well as inviting positive energy into your space. Carnelian is known to stimulate your metabolism and promote healing. The powerful healing power can also cleanse other stones. So use this stone. It seems like it's telling you pretty much to leave all your negative energy outside. And I know it didn't say yours specifically. It said protection and inviting positive energy into your space. But I also feel kind of like it's saying, you know, to get all that bad out and be bringing positive energy into your home. So that would definitely be a good stone to use. I actually have a couple stones of carnelian. And to be honest with you, I don't have it near my door. So now that I know what I could use it for, I'll probably put it near my door for this month. But that's all the messages for today. Like I said, like this video, subscribe, leave a comment on what you guys think about it, and have a great week, everybody.